with some more baseball, because, you know, I don't have variety. Right? Right. And I got a friend with me here today, too. Probably going to laugh at me and torture me a little bit, you know, Troy. Troy's gonna be like, who's in first place in the American League East? And I'll be like, the Yankees. And he'll be like, oh. You know, he would do that to torture me, you know, just like, that was some fun. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, you know, I always kind of laugh every time I tease Krista about the Red Sox winning it all last year. I always kind of laugh because she's never brought up to me once how badly the Red Sox are doing this year. Like, it's almost like one of those things, like, where I'm just like, wow. Yeah. No, I get that. Like, I'm all for that, actually, because I don't want her realizing the Yankees are probably going to make the playoffs, and my team isn't probably going to make the playoffs. Because that will be the death of me. Yeah, because no offense to Crystal, she'll come up to me with when everything is going to shit, and be like, "Guess what, Joanna? Who won the division this year?" And I'd be like, "Krista, do you just have to do this at the worst possible time? Like, I understand it, but you know, like Krista, why did you have to come up to me when my microwave's about to blow up? You know, like." Yeah, like, to be honest with you, it almost did just blow up. Like, not like for real, but you could tell when it's smelling the smell of, like, it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Like, so I cleaned it. I didn't clean it, but a couple of years since I got into my apartment, really. It was just smelling. It wasn't smelling of rotten food. Since 2017, so like 2 years. Why? No, it's not that long. But I thought about it. I was like, because I know it wasn't the smell of like food. That's one thing I know, but it was definitely like smelling of burnt plastic. So I checked underneath it, and nothing was there. So, you know, I was just like, what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it had something to do with inside the microwave, like inside the, you know, inside the mechanisms. But I could always use the oven as a microwave too, right? Like, that's never really that big of a deal.
The second baseman.
Yeah.
Kevin DeMaria.
I mean, it is a big deal, but it is kind of like one of those things where I'm just like, great, you know, another $100 down the tubes.
Oh, that's it.
You know? Great, fan. Yeah, because like you'd be surprised at what you need the microwave for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you like cook in it and you don't have it, or you know whatever. It's like, really, you know? Oh, they do have that? Watch Mojo? Yeah, I was watching them earlier tonight with my stuff when I was like, they were doing top 10 villain sidekicks, and I was just like, you know, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I disagree with their list. Sometimes I agree with them. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, it's also like the only critique of Watch Mojo I would ever have is that it's not like gonna be a controversial YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It's always like tried to like be down the middle, pretty much, versus like some other channels where they have an opinion on something, they stick with it. You know? I don't know.
No, he's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming from them, from their point of view, yeah. They also, like, feel like a very much corporate advertisement, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. No, I mean, they probably put some ads in their video or something like that, too. but like they're not, but they get not even monetized. They always like. You ever notice how they've been like recently like adding like you know, don't change the channel kind of thing? Yeah. That's what I meant with that. I also don't like hate them, so I'm not like, you know, I mean,
The center fielder.
with some channels you know what to expect, other channels you don't. You know, like with this channel, you could probably guarantee I'm going to be playing baseball and not like any other sport. Because, you know, that's just how variety works. Variety? What's that? What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do sports games. Like, I'll be honest with you, I should make a clip or something if I really wanted to, making some sports games advertisements, being like, yo, I like to do Madden, but I'm also someone that doesn't stick to the game topic, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about all different kinds of shit in this channel, you know? We don't just go, oh, it's baseball, we're going to talk about how the Reds are doing this year. No, we're going to talk about lots of shit that impacts me. It's like a blog, almost.
No, that's down.
That's basically what I'm doing right now, you know? It's not like a very kind of opinion piece where I've written things down and decided to talk about them. You know, hell, even when I do have opinions, like, it still winds up into, like, you know, a little bit of, after I'm done talking, hear me talk about random pointless crap, you know? Yeah. I don't know, man. I like the idea of making, like, a jokingly self-aware video advertisement, being like, we're not ready to chill out just yet, but we will in 5 minutes. So what's up with Ricardo? Yeah, he's a weird dude sometimes, but that's not a bad thing, to be honest with you. What the pretzel? Yeah, like, I told him no because I have no money myself. Like, I can't buy another pretzel. You know? No, I'm not going to give him a piece of my pretzel when I need it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I get what you're saying. I know he wasn't asking for a second pretzel, but I told him no because, like, I needed it for myself. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was sitting there trying to be all negative or, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? I understand that he tried to buy me McDonald's the day before. I will get him back. I will make it good. But I just can't, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like I was trying to be a jerk, even though I know I came off as one.
Batting fifth.
You know?
The designated hitter.
And my defenses are firmly up. Shit. Yeah, like... Yeah, like... I just wasn't thinking at that time. Like, if I had said that at that time, you know, it wouldn't have been, like, this huge thing. But... also, it was a minor thing anyways. We had a good time, I thought. So, like, also, this is, like, one of the things with Ricardo that I don't really like is that he, like, yes, leaving your debit card at home is, in theory, a good idea, but, you know, why would you do that? Like, yeah. Yeah, you gotta bring the card, man. Like, I mean, like... I get why he wouldn't, but that's part...
Got him.
Yeah, like... It's like this. If you aren't prepared to pay the price, then don't ask to pay the price. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you want food, that's fine, but... bring your debit card. You know what I mean? Like, don't, like... I hate when people, like, do that and then they beg you for food. It's like, are you serious? Like, you just told me what you're trying to do, and then it's like, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So he told you guys beforehand that he had no debit card? Or no? Yeah, like, I love you, Ricardo. You're my friend, but like, you can't do that to people, you know? Like, I don't know. He just, I don't know, cause like I'm recording. I don't really like to slam people, but I feel like he just does that, and it's like, dude, you have a good idea, but you gotta like, you gotta know when there's a time and a place. Like the same thing with Chris, though. Like, yeah, like, what? Yeah. Yeah, don't starve yourself, man. Like, that's the thing I don't get. To be honest with you, if he said, Joanna, I'm starving, I'm about to pass out, I would have given him a pretzel. I would have given him a piece, you know what I mean? Like, something. But he didn't say that. He just stood there and was like, oh. I'm like, yeah. No, like, you know what I mean. Like,
You're out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Michael Rocco.
yeah. Yeah. It's just,
D-Rod.
Yeah, this was funny what he did. Julio bought us some meat. You know how those meat steak standards are for right? So Julio basically gave us
The count is 1 and 2.
yeah.
everything, and then 2 seconds later, Sean Kelly comes out of nowhere and starts playing a full plate of food. Mr. Say's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
You got meat steak and you got a plate of fruit?
yeah. Yeah.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Yeah, like, I love it when people do that, because, like, yeah. Like, it's like, I get it both ways. Like, I get what he's saying, because, like, he could be like me, where it's like, dude, you gave me a meat stick. I need to get something else. But also, I agree with you. Like, bro, we just hunted you down. Damn it. Yeah.
The catcher, Vladimir Olenberger.
Yeah. I would have actually done something like, hey, what do you guys want on this plate? I will get a plate and we'll split it, you know, some way, but you know, like if I had the money.
He's in there.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Dan
Yeah.
Pineda.
Yeah, like
Hey.
yeah, like to be honest with you, it kind of sounds like my dad, but in a good way, you know what I mean? Kind of sounds like him in a way. Yeah. Like my dad, like one of the things I always kind of hate about my dad is that he's always like, he could be nice 1 minute and then evil the next. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I don't like that, but you're describing a generally good dude, so I'm gonna take your word for it. You know? You know, so it's just like my dad. I love my dad just because he's my dad. You know, not because I think he's a good person. I mean, he has made some really airheaded comments to me about, oh, you know, that woman's so fat, her heels might flatten out. And I'm just like, Dad, what? It is funny, but it is kind of like, Dad, why are you such a pig? Like, why are you being such an ass? You will say this in front of me, in front of anybody. It's just like, to be honest with you, it's face palming, because it's like, Dad, you're not exactly the picture perfect health either. You know, you ass, like, you know. But like, I don't know, like that's what I don't like about people is when they are calm and they're just doing that shit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody's gonna be a model. You know what I mean? That's what gets annoying. It's like my dad doing that shit, and then like people saying, "Oh, that's good." I'm like, no, that ain't good. Like, you know? It's like whatever. Well, that's my depressing backstory. Growing up with assholes that think transitioning is like just a fad or pushed onto people. Like, I was, yeah, like she said that to me, and I'm like, you're lucky that I've got paperwork to do. Otherwise, I would have gotten up and left your damn house. Because, you know, like she fat shamed a 12-year-old. What else should I have expected? Like, but. Yeah, like, I mean, come on. Like, she was like, oh, well, you left on Sunday because I didn't do the paperwork. Part of that was true, but the part she left out was I was embarrassed for my 12-year-old cousin getting fat shamed by her. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Like, you know, Troy knows what I mean by that. It's not cool. It's not right, especially when they're like 12 years old, where it's like, come on, like, people are very body conscious, and like, I almost wanted to smack the shit out of her, to be honest with you. No offense to her or to people, but that was like, are you serious? You know what I mean? Like, it just was like, whatever. I don't know. And when I mean, like, it's just like, I don't know what to say, because like, part of me just gets so mad at that shit. It's like, are you surreal? You know, cereal? You know? Like, you gonna fat shame a little kid? Like, and like, I mean, it's just whatever. And then like, people be like, well, why do you care? I only care because I feel bad for the kid. Like, you know, a 12-year-old kid, 13-year-old kid, like, nobody deserves to be fat shamed. But like, especially when you're that young and you don't know any better, and it hurts, but you don't see the wounds right away. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. You know what I mean, Troy? Yeah, like, I don't know. They always tell me I should get a haircut, and I'm just like, why? Like, you know, whatever. You can have your own opinion. Yeah, like, I'm more worried about lots of other things than my hair, you know. It's like this. Part of the reason I'm stressed out is obviously if I have to move back there, I have to cut my damn hair, you know. And that's why it's like stressful, you know what I mean, to have this whole thing. That's why I'm like so stressed out. Hopefully I got all the paperwork, because at this point it's all over but the crying if I don't have that, you know. Unless I wake up early tomorrow and print out some stuff, but that's like not good either. Yeah, because like, that's not fun.
The third baseman, number 13, Andre.
Yeah, to know that I have no support.
Nope.
Or they just flat out don't understand.
Oh.
The center fielder, number 25, Freddie Nadeau.
Yeah. Like, or, you know, just that I am a woman. I don't want to wear a fucking wig. You know, that's the part that pisses me off. I'm not, like, doing this, like, shaving my head just so they can feel good about themselves, just so I wear a wig. Like, that's what's insanity about this. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. I gotta stop going over there. I tried to do something like that this last weekend by not going over there Sunday, made some money. But yeah, it's just crazy. I can't, like, inter-community will be the first to say, oh, why don't you break free, and then do absolutely nothing to help me break free. You know, like I've told them about, like, how, like, it's not even the 20 group, which I support that, but like going to, like, a group where a bunch of older trans people are there is not, it's both effective, let's face it, because there's a bunch of trans people there, but it's not as effective as talking with people that actually go through the struggle. You know what I mean? As a 25 or a 26-year-old, you know? You know, like, that's the part they don't understand. And then they go, well, okay, I go to the 20 group, right? But that's 1 day a week. 1 day out of a weekend. What do I do on Sunday? You know?
No balls, 2 strikes.
You know, like, what the fuck do I do on a Sunday if I, you know, well, that group, it's on Saturdays, but it's only on 1 Saturday a month. So, yeah, second Saturday every month.
Now batting, left fielder,
I
Evan.
know, right? Like,
Gaddis.
that's why I get so pissed at them. It's like, I need stuff to do consistently on the weekends, not just once every. Yeah.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I don't know. I really got to call this doctor or somebody from. I found a trans woman on the bus last week. I got to call a doctor, Dr. Ackert. I gotta do that. I gotta get all my shit together because I am, like, fucking freaking out about that a little bit. Like, not the transitioning part. It's mostly just the holy shit, I lost their numbers part. You know, like, from my therapist and not from the other doctor. You know, but the other stuff, to be honest with you, once I get my situation with housing squared away, then I'm gonna start moving forward on some of this a little bit more. You know what I mean? Yeah, the more it's gonna be tougher, but also at the same time, if I jump into this right now, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't get the housing, I am screwed. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Now batting,
Troy, like,
hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
yearly. Yeah, but I'm not stupid. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about the weird thing is, I'm more worried about the first time without inter-community than the other times. You know what I mean? I gotta do it no, this is the first time. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm waiting, because I want to know. I want to know if I did it right. Because literally, I could do this all by myself, but it is, like, nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying, though, right? Like, it's not like I don't want to call these people. It's, if I jump now without looking, I might be screwed.
Right fielder,
You know what I mean? I can't go back to my parents' house with the transitioning, you know? Like, they're gonna, yeah. That's why I'm in a weird position. Like, this is not for It's not a problem with like next year or whatever, next time they want to do this. It's a problem right now, you know, in the now.
Leading off for the Reds, the
You know what I
catcher,
mean? And I still don't understand why they need to do it. Like, we usually do it in November or something like that. You know, like... Yeah, so it's like whatever. I gotta deal with it. Yeah. The weird thing is, like, if I was straight, which I don't really want to think about that. If I was straight, I would probably still live at my parents' house and do Uber Eats from their house, you know? But that's not the reality I'm in. You know, it's like, it's tough to deal with that stuff, to be honest with you. Like, oh, I could have lived with my parents forever and ever if I wasn't my way, you know what I mean? I mean, to be honest with you, the most pain I have is dealing with their bullshit.
He's going. Look out. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like just bouncing off the walls right now, just like because of I have caffeinated diet soda by my feet, and I'm like, woo, and then I'm like all anxious and shit. I'm like, woo, and then it's like, yeah, I know, right?
He's out.
Yeah, it's just a weird moment because it's like I'm forced into a situation I don't like. Compromise. Dun dun dun.
Kevin.
Bong. Dong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Are you good for tonight? Because you sound good for tonight. I don't know if you are, but I don't want to, like, push you out either. Oh, we can keep going? Now let's go over my Rachel theories of the week. Number 1, Rachel's an idiot. Number 2, Rachel is still an idiot.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Number 3, Rachel is a complete fucking moron.
Olenberger.
Yeah.
Yeah. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't know. So what's up with Krista? Womanly things. Oh yeah. I'll be like all emotional and shit. I can't wait for it, to be honest with you. God help you if you don't have pickles. Pickles. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's a pregnant woman thing, but I just co-opted into a period, you know? Like,
The batter. The left fielder.
yeah.
Pineda.
Ugh, man, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. But I want to keep recording and not pause the game. Why? Because, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I gotta go take a whiz. Or not even a whiz, a dump. Yeah. Dumps are cool, man. Oh, yeah. Gonna get down with my underground friends. Oh, yeah. Crap. God, there's no toilet paper in here. Well, fuck it. Oh. Does I I should have paused the record. Damn it. You know what I mean? You know. You all know what I mean? Be like, I just took a whiz. And I have no pants on. Shit, my pants are outside. That's a regular moment. Like, my pants are outside somehow. How the fuck do I get them? Oh. Well, P. There is some good news, President. We got toilet paper. President, hello? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. So what else is new? There we go. So what else is new, man? I said, so what else is new? That we get to, you know. Uber brothers and sisters. The inter-community game will reunite once again. We will kidnap Maria and force her to ride a bike. We will make her see the light. And we'll get Carlos somehow. Get back, not with Krista, but, you know, just to come into the group somehow. Is that okay? Or I just can't see him and Krista working out again. Ever as a friendship again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just love how inter-community didn't do shit. Like, and you could tell they didn't do shit to solve that problem. You know, like... Like, they're useless. What could I say? Like, I mean... You know it, I know it, but everybody... Tomorrow I gotta wake up before, what, 9:30 or something?
At the ball. One ball,
I
two
should
strikes.
actually look at that paper, see what time they're doing the recertifications. Oh shit. How do we kill them?
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Shit.
Nope, at the ball.
I don't know, man. I really hate these recertifications. Yeah. Like, they make it so hard, but then they screw with you, you know? I don't know. Like, especially, like, when, I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? Move back in with my parents, you know? Like, there is no tomorrow in that case. I know, right? I was hoping you would say, don't think suicide, but alright, I'll take it. Cause, like...
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder.
Yeah, like, I mean... Like, let's face it, if I move back with my parents, the best move is to kill myself, really.
Ball.
Yeah, they're gonna do shit to me that's unreal. Like, they've literally told me, go to inner community, suck it up. Or, you know, not like that direct, but like, yeah. They've literally been like, oh, why don't you just suck it up? Not suck it up. Again, I'm being more direct than what they're saying. But their advice boils down to basically, literally, go to inner community, suck it up. Chrysalis is not different. CHR is not different. It's like, you understand why I get a little frustrated with that shit, where it's like, you're not the ones getting the services. You're not the one like me. So what are you, you know, why don't we just stop with this whole, like, yeah.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop.
I don't know, man. It's just... Yeah, this is why I only come to you when I'm desperate and I actually need something out of it. You know, like... And even then, they don't get how that works. They think it's, oh, I want to come over. No, I don't want to come over. I don't like you guys. You know? Like, they literally think I should just kiss everybody's ass. And it's like, no. Like, you know? No, it's not. Especially when, like, I got other options, like going to the library or shit like that. You know, like, I mean, inner community has proven they are worthless. Proven. Without a shadow of a doubt, they can't do anything right. If my caseworker in CST had a problem coming to my house because it had cockroaches, they're not going to take a 30-minute drive to my parents' house. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, like, Troy knows where my parents are. Yeah. Or, oh, can you do the bare minimum of paperwork? Oh, yeah, you're hired, you know?
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Rocco.
That pisses me off, because it's like, it is still like, you know, they're a bunch of dicks.
Got him on his head. Out.
Be honest with you, I'd take the president and be like, hey, Ryan, your balls arrived.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop.
You know, I would totally fuck with him like that, but then he'd be like, oh, you said an inappropriate word. You know, you must be suspended. Like, what? Like, okay. Fine, suspend me. I don't want to be here.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 30, Ryan Nieves.
Back when they had Tammy and all them, I would have cried if he suspended me. But now it's just like, whatever, fine, don't want to be here, dude. Like, that's the part that gets annoying, is that they take that as a compliment. You know, like, oh, well, we create people that are so self-sufficient. No, you just piss them the hell off, you know, and you don't, like with Armando and me, like, we're kind of like, we need help, but we don't want your help because it's so worthless.
Ready, Nadu.
You know what I mean?
That's a ball.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever. And then, of course, they twist that and turn that into we're independent. That's what they do. You know what I mean?
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You still there, man? I can't control myself? Or are you talking to Krista? Troy, are you still there? Or are you talking to Krista?
D-Rod.
Talking to me? Because I can't hear you.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Yeah, or what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it that way, but I am saying it that if you leave and you leave with a bad taste in your mouth, they're not going to say, oh, that person left with a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to say, oh, that person became independent and doesn't need our help. You know what I mean? Like, twisting it into like into the wrong kind of thing, you know? Because, like, to be honest with you, Armando and I are kind of similar in that way of, like, we don't need a lot of help. We just need some.
Now batting,
Nicole,
designated
same thing.
hitter.
Like, when they put her in BHH and they literally give her, haven't even told her anything.
Ball one.
That was weird. That was like, girl, like, you are getting screwed. Why do you show up there? And she shows up there more than I do, so, you know, go figure.
Line up. Round rule
No.
double. 2 bases, everybody.
I really don't.
The right fielder.
I always
Just
was kind of laughing with this guy on the warm line today because we were talking and was like, I felt so bad for him because I'm like, I'm a broken record, and he's like, yeah, we know. I said, oh no, even they know I'm a broken. Even they know my secret. I'm done. But like, I've been discovered. Yeah.
Nope, that's down.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like the warm line, but they're kind of good like that. They'll call you out on, like, is there any solution to this problem? Like, and I'm like, no, because unfortunately, like, everybody in the solution department is already, you know, kind of hogtied. You know what I mean? Like, I told them, like, hey, dude, the grievance officer here isn't reliable because they just say, oh, Ryan McDonough's great, this person's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Helpful.
not like that, but it's just like what they do. Oh, you're an intercommunity grievance officer. Yeah. But Diana's kind of useless, to be honest with you. She's all talk, no bark, all bark, no bite, you know? Like, and I love her as a person, but she's a terrible common ground manager. You know? She's just terrible. Terrible. We don't give a shit. Like, sorry, you know? Like, every time I hear that from somebody, it's like, the caring is zero. You know? Yeah. Because I've heard my mom say that, and when your family member says that, and you're like, my caring is zero, you know, that's also a good sign for them to stop. You know, like, you know. Of course, knowing in their community, they all want to play that sympathy card, but they don't, like, actually do anything to deserve it. You know, like, we're all sympathetic here, and then Ryan eats dead babies, and then we're like, oh, he's still sympathetic, right? And they're like, yep, the same going on here. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know, that was an extreme over dramatization, but still, I like that over dramatization. Ryan McDonough's breathing fire. It's a thing now.
The designated hitter, Starlet.
Burn, baby, burn.
Nope, that's That's inside.
Oh man, I wish I had food stamps so I could go num 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 num. Yes, I would have been like, and I am out of here. Oh hell yeah! Because I gotta get some, I gotta get some cheddar. You know what I mean? I can't like, you know, yeah.
Now batting, second base.
Rock you, mate.
Kevin DiMaria.
Crocodile Dundee here. Yeah. Yeah. And then they move a little bit and then they notice you. Shit. Damn, nature, you scary.
One ball, one strike.
Alright. What am I doing here? I'm not doing shit. Yeah, I'm still in baseball right now. Almost done with the game, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know. I'm like at 45 minutes of just this shit. Nah, they don't have a pine tar incident. Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, no, they don't have that. That was awesome, I gotta say. Like, or like that football one where the whole band comes on the field. Like, that was pretty good too. The band is out on the field. Goes in the end zone, hits a damn drummer, and like, you know. Yeah. Alright,
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher,
Jump on.
Vladimir
Yeah, I'm good.
Olenberger.
Alright, you're good?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright.
your attention please. Now pitching
Time
for the
and
Reds,
punishment and time
Number
and punishment.
91.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Get my pills and get to the infinity and beyond.
Infinity and Sleepy. Here I come. Oh. Alright, see you later.